Boy, hey, what's up? What's up? Zoe Hatake, hey, Psychotic Lurch, great to see you here, man. Guys, check out Psychotic Lurch's content. Please, that man is fantastic. It's okay, it's 12 here. Oh, wow, man. Hello, hey, Bella dude. Oh, so guys, I'm so glad you all are here. Psychotic Lurch, hey, my friend. I'm really excited you're here too because so I have a new show idea. Favorite anime TikTok. Oh wow, thank you. Oh just Lem. Thank you so much. So this is the idea. I want to do anime TikTok interviews where I get suggestions from you guys from what kind of TikTokers, anime TikTokers you want to learn more about. Whoever's like the most, that's the person that I reach out to and see if they'd be interested in doing an interview. You guys give me questions that you want me to ask them, and I'll also throw in some questions I'd want to ask of them too. I think it'd be really cool. Unfortunately, I can't do it on TikTok, so I would get the questions from you guys here, and then on Instagram, I'll do a shared live where I interview them. And then if you miss it, I'll record it, and with their permission, I'll put it on YouTube. Bella dude. Oh, nice. Great. Has to be me. Nice. Already subbed. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Yes. Yes. That's fantastic. I'm glad you guys, it seems like you guys like it. Bio Boneless, how's your makeup? Oh, slow progress. Thank you for even asking, though. But yeah, guys, I really want to do a anime TikToker interview. I love to see one with Black Wizard King. Boy. If TikTok, I would love to interview TikTok Wizard King. 100%. Should you watch JJBA? I think so. I definitely think so. You're so cool. Oh, Barry loves you. Thank you. Thank you so much. If you have watched Sword Guy, what do you think of the ending? Sword Guy is I don't speak. Hey, Kez, guys, my brother is in the chat. Kez the sibling, thank you for being in the chat. A very interesting one would be Mitsu Shogun. I couldn't agree more. I would. I before the live actually, I asked a bunch of anime TikTokers who would be up for it, and Mitsu Shogun said he would be. And I am so excited to interview him and pick his brain. Even before this, Mitsu Shogun and I, we were going to do a shared live anyway. So I feel like it would be really cool to interview him too. Great idea, list your top 5 that you want to interview. Oh, that's a great question. My top 5 would be definitely Mitsu Shogun. Yeah, and April is here too. Oh wow, hey April. Still waiting for Kez to drop a vid. Psychotic Lurch, me too. Me too. So I guess the 5 anime creators that I'd really love to interview, there's many, by the way, many, but I guess 5 of the many that I'd really like to interview, one would definitely be Mitsu Shogun for sure. I feel like this would be really interesting to pick his brain on certain things. He has so much insight. He's a really intelligent guy. So it would definitely be Mitsu Shogun. I love to do one on Morley Gray. Morley Gray, I had the opportunity to talk with her during Iname for like an hour, and she is very interesting, so intelligent. I think it would be a really great interview if I got to interview her. Maple, hey, how are you? So that's 2. Bebop Skeet is another one. Another brilliant creator. I love her creativity. I love to pick her brain on stuff. I love to do Haitian creation. Love to do Haitian creation. Definitely Psychotic Lurch. I'd really like to interview Psychotic Lurch. I'd love to learn more about what got him into anime, what anime had the most impact on him. And he's older, so and he'd probably hate me saying that. He's older, but he has so much anime knowledge. He has anime knowledge of a whole different era, the 80s. And I'd love to pick his brain about how he would compare the 80s anime to the 90s to now. I feel like all that would be fascinating. I should probably do top 10 because there's so many anime creators I'd like to interview. Bianca's okay. Hey, Drippy Viper. Hey, guys, Bianca's okay. I love her. Please check out her content. She is so great. That would be dope. Yeah, thanks, guys. So everybody tell me yes or no. Would you be up for this idea? That would be cool. Yeah, Psychotic Lurch, would you be up for me interviewing you? You guys should watch Here's the Jaeger. I agree. So yes, just put yeses or no in the chat so I know whether or not to make a video on it to really make this official. Yay, for sure. Yes, yes. Oh, Psychotic Lurch, fantastic. Of course, yes, yes. Nice. Great. I'm excited. Yes, yes, yes. Great, man. What are some questions that you guys would want to be asked? What were you saying about Sword Guy, the animation? Oh, so Sword Guy gets a lot of criticism in the anime community. I've seen a lot of people not like it. Have you made your own stand? If not, what would it be? Kimihayo, that's a great question. Oh, that's great. Is that a question for the for the interview or the or just for me? Do you know any horror anime? Yes, another is pretty good. Is there any requirements to be interviewed? Just that you're an anime TikToker. That's pretty much the extent of it. If you're an anime TikToker and people suggest you a lot in my comment section, that's it. I would love to get to know those people. It's for you, dude. Oh, Kimai, thanks, man. So a stand for me. I do have an idea for a stand. It would be called Death Note, and it'd be called Death Note, and it would be a red bird, a large red bird, and it would have a swirl on its belly and also a swirl on its forehead. And the ability that it would have is that it would be able to emit a frequency that can disrupt someone's atoms and make them completely pop out of existence. Like, that would be the stand power. Hey, you're 1 hour late. It's great to see you, Hujo. What is the question? What is the first anime you watched that really got you into anime? Okay, so that would be one question for the interview. Yeah, guys, give me questions for the interview. What is the first anime you watched that really got you into anime? Got you into anime. Excellent. What's up, bro? Hey, Ricky, what's going on? Question: how much of a simp are you for anime questions? I mean, for anime characters, how much of a simp? I would love to see what these answers come out to. How much of a simp are you for anime characters? Anime characters. Daily lives are a mood. Yeah, I think I might do daily lives. A good question would be anime that you thought you might not enjoy but ended up loving. That's a great question, boy. Anime you thought you wouldn't enjoy but ended up loving. Okay. What's the topic? Oh, Hujo. So the topic is I have a new show idea, and the show idea is I want to interview anime TikTokers. And I would do a poll on my TikTok asking you guys what anime TikToker you would like interviewed. And then I would take those, whichever comment is liked the most, take that content creator, try to reach out to them if I'm not already mutuals with them. Hopefully they agree, and we would do a shared live on Instagram where I ask them a bunch of these questions and also questions that I personally would like to know from them. To be honest, I watched the first season of JGB and didn't like it. It's no problem. Luke Uchiha, so many people watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the first parts, and have issues with it. I have a very controversial opinion on this where I think it's fine to just go to Stardust Crusaders because that's where stands actually show up. And there's pretty much a summary of who Dio is in the first episode of Stardust Crusaders. So I think it's fine. What comments make you shake your head? Psychotic Lurch, I love your questions, man. What comments make you shake your head? Okay. How do you think the future of anime is going to be? That's a good one. How do you think the future okay? Just took an hour nap on the clock, guys. How old were you when you deciphered the difference between anime and cartoons? That's an interesting one. OJ? That's a great one. Old were you when you saw the diff between anime and cartoons? Okay. Ooh. All right. That sounds dope. Does the stand have any drawbacks? Yes, the stand would. I'm sorry, there's so many messages and I'm trying to write down all of these questions. Kimihayo, the stand that I would develop, Death Note, the only drawback that it would have is that once it ruptures someone on a atomic level, it actually distorts the space around them. So if I use it too much, it can actually destroy the fabric of reality and everything could end. Topic. Yeah, okay. What's your Christian Murray? Hey man, guys, Christian Murray, fantastic creator. Definitely check him out. I'm sorry I'm seeing you so late because I'm up in the chat trying to get all of these questions. So much Deadly Sins. PQ other loves genre outside of anime. Other loves. Cool. I'm assuming missed the talk about God of High School. Ooh, no, not yet. No, you didn't. How old were you when you discovered them? What are some anime that you think overrated? Overrated anime? Okay. Hi, Alina. Okay, I'm gonna skip to the base of the chat. I'm sorry. What anime character has related to you the most? That's a great one. Anime character you relate to the most. Excellent. If you could go back and watch an anime as it came out, which anime would it be? Nice question, Ashed Q. What anime would you watch again? Excellent. Psychotic Lurch, who would win? Deku Hospital Bed or versus Naruto Swing? I'm gonna go with the swing. That swing is powerful. Can you answer the question when you're done? Can you answer? Oh, what was your question? 1BR 4H 1M. If you could, is there any anime you're embarrassed to admit you like? That's a good one. Any anime embarrassed to like? What's your thoughts on God of High School? Oh, my thoughts on God of High School. I really liked it. I think the only thing that shocked me about God of High School was how funny it was. I didn't expect it to be that hilarious. There was great action in the first episode, great animation, but the jokes were just something I was not prepared for, and it was a nice addition. It didn't detract from anything. What type of anime and powers would they have? Ask what type of anime and powers would they have? Okay. Where can I watch God of High School? It's on Crunchyroll. It's on God of High School is a specific Crunchyroll anime. What is your favorite anime fight? That's a good one. Fave anime fight. Nice. Was I right about the Kung Fu Hustle fight? Psychotic Lurch, I wanted to talk to you about that. You hit the nail on the head. When I was watching the first few seconds of God of High School, I nonstop was thinking about you saying it had a Kung Fu Hustle vibe. And as soon as the hand came down, I was like, yeah, you got it. Your favorite new gen. That's a good one too. Favorite new gen. New gen. Hold on, let me get. Let me get this. So my favorite new gen actually is. I probably have to go with Vinland Saga. I really, really like Vinland Saga. Is Black Clover a Naruto copy? I don't feel so. I think that's one of its biggest criticisms, but I don't think so. I don't think it's a big Naruto copy at all. Vinland Saga was amazing. Yeah, it was fantastic. Are you more a new gen or old gen type of person? OJ, that's a good question. I really just love anime. I'm not somebody who gets stuck or wrapped up in if it's old gen or new gen. I acknowledge that old generation anime has brought so much to the table. It has revolutionized animation in general, and it's opened the door to new gen anime. So I feel like credit needs to be given where credit is due. And there are some new gen, old gen anime that I think definitely hold up now and could go toe to toe with some new gen, but at the same time, there are fantastic new gen anime that are made today, and I love both. I love old gen anime. I love what it provides, and I really, really like new gen anime. Nothing tops Cowboy Bebop for me. That's fair. Cowboy Bebop is you can't really find any weeb that really has a problem with Cowboy Bebop. Nothing is perfect, but there's still this acknowledgement that, hey, there's certain anime that are effectively flawless. Even if it wasn't for you, it's something that pretty much is seen as just perfection. Cowboy Bebop, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, those kinds of anime are like that. Type of anime personality they like the most. That's a good one too. That's a really good one, actually. Thank you. Type of anime personality they like the most. The storytelling style has changed over the years. Ooh. Psychotic Lurch, I have a question for you, actually. Which storytelling style, which era of storytelling style in anime do you prefer? That would be one question I'd definitely ask you in an interview. But I really would love to know your thoughts. I know it's probably hard to type all of that out. I'm reading the FMA manga. It's pretty good. Yeah, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood Full Metal Alchemist, the manga is fantastic. Demon Slayer or Vinland Saga, and why, in your opinion? That's a good question, too. I think that's for me, and if that's the case, I would go with Vinland Saga, in my opinion. I think they're both amazing anime. I have no problem with Demon Slayer winning Best Anime of the Decade, I believe. And the reason for that is it's captivating and incredible. Depends all based on mood, really. Oh, that's an interesting answer, Psychotic Lurch. But yeah, when it comes to Demon Slayer versus Vinland Saga, I would have to go with Vinland Saga. And my own preference toward Vinland Saga, as much as I love Demon Slayer, is because of how deep the anime is. I feel like the kind of storytelling that happened in Vinland Saga was much more profound than the storytelling that happened in Demon Slayer, as great as the storytelling was there. The psychological elements of Vinland Saga was something I personally have not seen before in an anime. To see a main character go through that, go through that kind of development, it was extremely interesting. And I think it's so unique that I'd have to go with that. What are you talking about? Oh, I'm talking about Vinland Saga. But overall, I'm talking about a new show idea that I have. So I really want to interview anime TikTokers. And I want your guys' help. I want you guys to not only give me questions like this, but I really want you guys to tell me what anime TikTokers you'd like to see an interview from. Pirate King, guys, man. Pirate King, bro. The little bro. I'm so happy he's here. Please check him out. Fantastic content. Availability of anime now allows for a wide variety or preference. Very true. Very true. Despite the method in how anime is given Psychotic Lurch, I really would like to know, do you feel as though there is a particular storytelling style that you prefer in the 80s or the 90s over New Generation, or do you prefer New Generation in comparison to the older anime? Thanks for no problem, man, no problem at all. Of course. Legend of Korra or Last Airbender? Definitely Last Airbender for me. Question: when was the golden age of anime era? Nice, that's a great one. When was the golden age of anime? That's great. Who's your favorite side character? That's a good one too. Oh, Given, thank you so much. Who's your favorite side character? Who's your favorite side character? Great. Favorite underrated character? Interesting. You preferred Basilisk and Ninja Scroll type. Wow. Those are good anime though. I've read the reviews of them, and they're really good. I really want to pick your brain more. I know there's so few characters in here, but I'd love to know more about like why, and is there an anime in New Gen that makes you that you feel is reminiscent of old gen? Pika Swoosh, hey, great, thank you for stopping by, guys. Pika Swoosh is amazing. Like, she has so much manga knowledge. She has a great manga collection. She is such a great weeb. Definitely check out her content. Oh, and since you're here, I don't know if you're still in here or you're just scrolling past. What we're talking about is a new show idea that I have called Anime TikToker Interviews. Yeah, Pikachu, you're amazing. I want to do a show where I interview anime TikTokers, and I want to get people's opinions on who they want interviewed, and also questions that they want to ask. And also want to mix in my own questions with that too, and do shared lives on Instagram to really see, because I can't do shared lives here, do shared lives on Instagram with them, and that would be the interview. Who are your favorite anime TikTokers? Ooh, I did a whole video on that. I have a lot. There's a lot of anime TikTokers that I really do like. Do a podcast maybe. That's a good, that could work too. It could be, actually, it could be a podcast format. It really could be a podcast format. I wouldn't do Shizumek for obvious reasons. You know what, actually, that brings me to ask you guys this question. Who would you like to be interviewed in this podcast? You know, okay. I think a podcast would be a great idea. This would be a great podcast. I was afraid of doing a podcast only because not everyone has a mic. And I know everyone, at least on anime TikTok, they have a phone. So like we could, do a shared live. It would just be way more accessible. But a podcast would be amazing. But guys, give me your opinions on what anime TikTokers you would like to be interviewed. Also, Pikachu, Psychotic Lurch. Let me know if you guys are on board. Psychotic Lurch, I know you said yes. So Pika Swoosh, if you're asked for, would this be something you'd like to be a part of? Mizukage Hanami God can't remove other names. Let me know if you need advice on how to produce as part of what I do for work. No way. Oh my, that would be amazing. Oh my God. Excellent. I would love to pick your brain on stuff for sure. Haitian Creation or Wizard King. Okay, hold on. Let me write these down. Haitian Creation or Wizard King, Black Wizard King. Whew. Haitian Creation for sure. Creation, Black Wizard King. You should interview Moon Kakiva. Wow, I don't know Moon Kakiva. Moon Kakiva. You look cool. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Ko Kenfolk. Nice. Mooncake won't talk. She is way too shy. Aw, that's a shame. That's a shame. Okay. All right. I'll put an X on that one. Interview Renegoddess, definitely. That would be fantastic. I like Renegoddess. Swayze Baby 507. Okay. Swayze Baby 507. How do I curl my hair? I'm forgetting the name of the company right now. It's a green goo. I'm forgetting the name of it though. Trash Taste Podcast with Goo. Oh, Given, thank you so much. Taste Podcast with Goo, the anime man. And Sea Dog Geva is a really good podcast. Interesting. Can you recommend me some reverse harems? Oh, I'm not familiar with a lot of reverse harems. I'm really sorry. Make sure you promote the heck out of the interviews on here so more people see them. Boy, for sure. After this is done, I'm going to make a video really just making this official. I wanted to really poll my audience to see if this is something you're interested in, because before this, I talked to Bebopsky, Morally Gray, Me Too Shogun about if they would be, Bianca is okay, if they would be okay with interviewing, and they all said yes. So I definitely wanted to check with the anime community, creator community first. Young Kaj. Okay. I'll definitely... Japan Sings came out today on Netflix. I saw it. It looks so sad. It looks so sad. I'm afraid to watch it. Relax Guy. Thank you. Thank you for following me. I want to see an isekai where they go back and forth into the real world and fake world often. I know of isekai like that. It's just not coming to mind right now. I think Gate is like that, actually. I'm trying to think of some anime TikTokers, but a lot are already listed. Yeah, Ray Voices. Some of these people I do not know. This is exciting. I get to meet more. Grenex, hey! Oh, so Grenex, hey, great to see you here. So what we're actually talking about, Gates is like that, I thought. Yeah. So what we're talking about, Grenex, is that I want to do a anime interview kind of show. Anime TikToker interview show where I poll the audience and they tell me people that they would like to get interviewed, and then whoever gets liked the most, I reach out to them and then I see if they will be open to getting an interview. And if they are, we do a shared live on Instagram and I ask them questions from the community and also from me, and we record it and we put it on YouTube. You should interview Roskai about his views on different anime creators. Interesting. Okay. So after this, guys, Roskai. So after this, I am going to put up a video, and I definitely need your guys' help with this. Whenever you see the video on your For You or following or what have you, please type out some of these anime creators so I could see how much you guys want these anime creators, like a real poll of. I know a lot of people don't come to my lives, but I'd like to see these people really, really get a chance at being interviewed and even just knowing about this. So please, definitely, if you see the video, please interact with it. I'd really love you guys to write some of these creators in the comments. Interview Michaela. Michaela, that sounds so familiar. Here 3 weeks in a row. Wow, Rick D. And I've seen you so many times. Thank you for being here. Have you watched One Piece? I have been stuck on, as Hujo could tell you, I've been stuck on episode 2 for like the last 3 weeks. I'm trying so hard to watch it. What is your favorite type of anime content type to watch on TikTok? That's a great question, man. My favorite type is learning. Fun facts about anime. I really like Mitsu Shogun's breakdowns of devil fruits and things like that. I love that kind of content. I also I really do like lists of anime to try. That's in part the reason why I do that, and I do breakdowns and reviews of anime, because I really do love that kind of content. I could watch anime TikTokers talk about anime all day, so I really love it. I like the edits these people make. They put in work. Yeah, definitely. I'm watching OP and I'm on the Ines lobby. Nice. You should really interview Abby the Weeb. She's so funny. Interesting. Abby the Weeb. Wow, nice. Abby the Weeb. Definitely. When I release, I'm literally going to at 7 I'm going to end this podcast. At 7 I'm going to end this live. I think at 7:03 I'm going to be putting up the video. So please, guys, please put these fantastic creators in the comments so that people could like it and I could see where the community is in interest with seeing an interview from these creators. You should make a podcast. It's definitely being suggested that I should make a podcast. And I'm like, I think you're right. Yeah, I think it should be a podcast. You should do a weeb podcast. That would be so fire. Yeah. I'm gonna have to just do. I'm just gonna have to do a podcast. I'm gonna definitely reach out to Pika Swoosh and see if she could help me with the production of it and stuff. That's a good idea. Yeah. A weeb podcast. That'd be really, really cool. Interview Teching 101 if you want to learn about One Piece. Teching 101. Interesting. Teching 101. Okay. So what other content will be on your YouTube besides the awesome interviews? So I'm planning on doing a lot with my YouTube channel. This series will last a long time with all the great creators. Yeah, this is going to be very exciting. And I'm going to get to learn more about the anime community. And I feel like I know a decent amount of anime creators, but there's so many people on this list that I don't know. And I'm just excited to interact with other TikTok anime creators, get the chance hopefully to pick their brains on things, possibly become friends. This is really great. Watch this anime called Trickster. Okay, Trickster. Interview Mitsu Shogun. Don't know if... Oh yeah, I'm definitely interviewing Mitsu Shogun. For sure. Sorry for not coming to lives, but it's just 2:30 a.m. here in Bulgaria. Oh my God, you're in Bulgaria. Thank you for even being here. Wow. I think you should interview Waka Waka. Who? I forced my way into your life. That's why you know me. I love you, man. I love you, Psychotic Alert. Wow. Oh, Ricky, thank you so much. So here's the thing, guys. I'm worried about interviewing creators like Waka Waka and Shizzlemac. And it's not even about anything personal, but it's because I know that the questions directed to those creators is going to be controversial. It's going to be questions about a multitude of things that they've said or they've been accused of. And I don't want this to be that kind of thing. I don't want to be an investigative journalist to the anime community where I grill people on behalf of the community. I feel like that's weird. I really do want this to be a thing where you learn more about anime creators, possibly in ways that you weren't familiar with before. That's what really makes me excited about this. Teching 101. Wow, they have a 400K. I don't know Teching 101. I don't know if they'll respond to me, but I'll reach out. The interview with Waka and Shizumak would be so funny. The interview with Shizumak and Waka would be very controversial. If people know that Shizumak is going to get interviewed, it's going to be nothing but antagonistic comments or just antagonistic questions, angry questions. It's going to just have a different feel to it, and I don't want this to be that. I'm excited to talk to Mitsu Shogun because we're great friends. He's a creator that inspires me, and this is a chance for me to even learn more about him. And I want that kind of feeling, not only for myself, but for the audience, for you to learn about these beautiful creators in different ways. You should interview Soul Tashi. Oh, Ricky, thank you. Thank you so much. Soul Tashi is, we'll see. We'll definitely see. I guess I'm trying not to interview people who would get controversial questions. Mitsu Shogun is not going to get controversial questions. He's a beacon of light in the anime community. Neither will Morally Gray or Bebop Skeed or Haitian Creation. These are all people that use their platforms really for the good of anime and for the good of anime creators. Haitian Creation, for the last few days, he's opened his account to smaller creators so that they could get more of a following. Wholesome Weeb activity. Yeah. There's nothing bad with how they interact with not only their audience, but with other anime creators. And those are the people I'd like to reach out to and get to know more. But if it's Waka Waka, Shizumak, people who are constantly intertwined with drama or controversy, this whole thing is going to have a different feel, and I don't want it to go down that route. You should watch Seven Deadly Sins. We stand creators who use their power for good. Exactly. Yeah, it's all about using your power for good. I'd say the interviews wholesome and in the spirit of loving anime. Exactly. Boy, that's exactly what I want. And I know, yeah, exactly. Ghetto Otaku for sure. That would be a great person to interview. Do you use One Piece Net? No, I need to. I'm actually watching anime on Netflix. Nothing against the creators you don't want controversy is all. Exactly. It's nothing against the creators at all. If you like Shizumak, Soul Tashi, Waka Waka, there is no problem with that. You have connected with their content. That is valid, despite whatever is going on in the controversial realm with them. But I really do want this interview-like thing to be focused on the creators themselves in a positive way. And if I do it with those creators, I know that if I just ignore the drama or controversy, it would seem disingenuous, and that would infuriate people as well. I don't want to go down that road. Jeffrey, oh my God, I love Jeffrey, man. Yes, Jeffrey Zamb, yes. Comedy Gold, and Gian Timbal. I don't know Gian Timbal. That would be interesting to Gian Timbal. Nice. Don't interview me then, LOL. I make people mad as a hobby. Do you really, be honest? Okay. I don't hear anyone go on rants about you, or I don't hear rumors about you or anything. I hope we weebs can come together and respect each other's opinions. Yeah. And in part, that's why I want to do this interview. I feel like it will go such a long way in bonding the anime community together. You know, people who haven't come across your For You page or what have you, you get to learn about them and you'll get to bond with them through this. And I'm just excited for that. What's the name of the podcast? I was just going to call it Anime Interviews, but I'm terrible with names. So maybe if you guys come up with a name, I have no problem with that. TikTok is kind of annoying. I'm just trying to enjoy my favorite anime creators. Oh, four, I completely hear you. And that's all I want too. I just want to focus on anime and the love of anime. That's it. Everything else is not needed. The headache, the stress, none of it's needed. We just love anime. Inside the mind of a weeb. Grenex. That's getting written down. That's getting written down. Inside the mind of a weeb. Or Weeb Corner. Inside the mind of a weeb. That's why you're my favorite. Oh, thank you. Anime TikTok interview. I might just keep it Podimecast. Oh, Kimi Hayo. Do we have a winner? Podime? I love it. No one has that? What? Podimecast. That sounds interesting. What do you guys think of Podimecast? What do you think life would be like if anime was banned? It would be dry. It would be dry. It would be hurtful too because so many great stories. Love it. Yeah, Podime. Podime sounds incredible. Who said that? Oh my God, who said that? I should have written down your name. You deserve so much credit for Podime. Please, in the comments, if you said Podime, just tell me. I didn't. It was me. Kimi Hayo, yes. Oh my God, Kimi Hayo, gold. Thank you so much, Kimi Hayo. Excellent, excellent stuff. I said Podimecast. Yes, thank you, Kimi Hayo. Kimi Hayo, gold. Great name, great name. Thank you. You should interview Prince Trunks if you know him. I don't know Prince Trunks. Wow. The anime community is so big. I thought I knew, I follow well over 150 other anime creators. I thought I knew a good amount, but there's so many. What is your favorite anime? I don't have one. There's too many to pick from. What are your top 3 anime? Weeb Basement? That's an interesting one. Oh, 4. That's an interesting one. The Weeb's Basement. That's interesting. Weeb's Basement. Have you read Solo Leveling? Not yet. Not yet. Yeah, I know, right? There are so many sides of anime. There are so many. I'm shocked. I'm always shocked whenever I come across an anime creator with well over 100,000 followers, and I just never seen them before. The Weeb Closet. The Weeb Closet. Bianca, yes. The Weeb Closet. Do you have any manga recommendations? I am terrible with manga recommendations. I'm sorry. I would suggest going to Pika Swoosh because her manga knowledge is incredible. Definitely ask her. Any tips for creators to keep the platform positive? Interesting question, Grenex. Any tips? I think the best tip I could give a creator is, Pika Swoosh. Again, you're amazing. I think the best tip I can give an anime creator in regards to keeping the anime creator space and just the anime TikTok space positive is to adjust how you think about TikTok itself. You have to see it as any person that you attack for any reason. If they have a platform, they will be defended. And you have no control or any idea of how their fans will react to you attacking that particular creator. That being said, if someone's doing something wrong or someone needs to be called out on something for the benefit of the anime community, they're doing toxic things or what have you, it's fine to engage in that kind of conflict for that reason. Only because whenever you say something negative about an anime creator, their base will attack you. And even if that creator is not a violent person or aggressive, you could end up getting doxxed, you could end up being attacked, and if you're going to risk your mental health for that, then make sure, I don't think that it's worth the mental risk. That's why it's best to just keep things positive. It's not worth the mental risk to just attack another creator. That being said, if you're attacked and you have a platform, people will defend you. And there is no telling how your fans will actually react to that attack either. So just think about it in terms of, if you're going to say something negative, make sure there is no other option, no other recourse. That is the only way for something to get done or to be solved. Because if you attack somebody just because they didn't like a particular anime, or you don't like how their face looks, or whatever it could be, you're not only endangering your own mental health, but their mental health as well. I hope that made sense. Can you tell us your top 10 anime? I did a top 10 once, but I don't like doing a top 10 because I have so many anime fighting for particular spots. So I feel like it's disingenuous to just give one anime one spot when there's like 5 anime that I consider number 3 out of 10 or things of that nature. How about Anime Family? That's nice. I was thinking about that. Ask what chakra type in Kekkei Genkai they like. Nice. Chakra type, Kekkei Genkai. They like. Okay. JJB is one of my favorite anime of all time. 04, I love it. I love it so much. It's so nice. JoJo Samurai Champloo OPM. Yeah, those are great anime. Ask what chakra. Yep. Have you watched the first episode of Misfit of Demon King Canby? I have not, actually. Watch Akame ga Kill. I have. The ending killed me. Even the writing up to the ending really killed me. It's a solid anime. I would never discourage someone from watching it, but the way the ending and that anime affected me, I'm not going to make a recommendation video for it on my page. Wow, Ricky, thank you. Great question. Banto Kid. Ask why they started watching anime. Yes, that's a great question. What older anime would you like to see remade? Interesting question. Fists of the North Star. Wow, Ricky, thank you. Oh my god, thank you so much. I think Fists of the North Star would be a really cool remake if they didn't do it in 3D. Akame ga Kill was one of my first animes when I was a kid. Damn, I was traumatized. Yeah, Bella Dude, it's traumatizing. Anime Base. Anime Base. Welcome to the Anime Base. I like that. Yeah, this really might just be a podcast. Have you watched Your Lie in April? Oh, wow. Wow. Ricky, oh my God. Thank you so much. It's right to watch animes in illegal sites? I understand it. I'm not above doing it. I have done it. Especially when I haven't had money in order to afford Crunchyroll or Funimation, Amazon Prime, all of these different places. So I get it to really do it. And I would never condemn someone going on illegal sites. Do you have a Discord server? I'm a part of the Gotai 13 Discord server, so yes. A cup of anime for a name? Interesting. Oh my God, Ricky. What? Thank you so much. That's crazy. Weeb Connections is another good one too. Weeb Connections. Oh, whoa. What was that? That's crazy. Thank you. Sorry for being really late. Hey, by the way, Dreams5. Great. Thanks for even coming. I really appreciate that. I support the podcast. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm really excited about this. I was worried about if you guys would even want to see an anime interview show. So to see this kind of response to it, it warms my heart. And I can't wait to make a video about it to see how other people react too. Travcast doesn't sound too bad. The Travcast. It sounds so me-centered, and I don't want it to be about me. It's like about the anime community. The podcast would blow up, honestly. You know, it would be great. It would be great if I never really cared about views. I never really like. I want to connect with a certain amount of people for sure, but I've never cared about going viral or anything like that. So as long as people have fun, you know, like this is something you guys would be interested in seeing, because I would be very interested in doing this. I have no problem doing it. Social Weebs or the Weebcast. That's good too. Social Weebs or the Weebcast. Social Weebs. I love Podime. Podime is just... Kimi Hayo did such a good job with that. These are great names too. Podime is just... Something about it is fantastic. Yes, it's not about the views, but uniting the weaves would be amazing. So true. And in order to unite the weaves, it would have to blow up. So yeah, I agree. I definitely agree with that, Grenex. It would be so cool to do that. For it to really just be like, just anime TikTokers getting interviewed. That would be, I can't wait. And you know, guys, I have big news, but you read Berserk? I watched 2 versions of the anime. What was your first anime? My first anime was Dragon Ball Z, actually. I watched it on Toonami. I didn't expect anything to come from it, and it blew me away. I never saw anything like it. It was way more serious than every other cartoon, American cartoon, that was out there. And it was just intoxicating to watch, and it was intense. The intensity of the fights, the transformations, it got me hooked immediately to the genre. Dude, I've said so many. Podime is still my favorite name. Yeah, Podime is just, I love Podime. It was Kimi Hayo, genius. Genius. Thank you for that name. Did you watch the first episode of God of High School? I did. I did a video about it too. I loved the first episode. It was shockingly funny. I didn't expect it to be that funny. There's a scene in it where a girl walks up to these martial artists and she could see muscles peeking out of their shirts, and she just drools over them, and she's like, "Oh my God, I absolutely love your muscles." And you see there's a moment where the martial artist looks at her and he's like, he takes a breath, they all take a breath, and then they just flex and all of their shirts explode, and they just like, yeah, it's the funniest thing. I please watch it. Oh, Kimi Hayo, thank you. I tell you, I screamed when the flashbacks. Yes, the flashbacks. There's a scene where there's flashbacks of a grandmother where Jin Mori makes up this whole like a grandmother's purse is stolen, and Jin Mori makes up this whole backstory for the grandmother that she needs to pay for surgery and all of this stuff. So he like that flashback, the way it's even drawn, it's too funny. It was hilarious. Couldn't get into SOA. Do I push through or no? Same question with My Hero Academia. That's a great question, Caden. Sword Art Online gets a lot of flack. A lot of people do not like Sword Art Online. I liked the first season. I felt as though the seasons after that were not good. But it picked up again in writing because of one season called Alicization. I don't recommend pushing through an anime that does not connect with you. All I can tell you is I connected with the first season and Alicization. Those two were phenomenal seasons, and I'm glad I did stick with the anime because of those seasons. I'm just glad I could find a name you like, man. Oh man, dude, it's great, bro. Like, I can't thank you enough. Really, truly. M. Chromo. What about Weebflix? Weebflix is interesting. Weebflix is interesting. I'm gonna write that one down. Weebflix is interesting. AnimeFlix is best. I feel like that name is taken. I feel like there is an actual website called AnimeFlix. What do you think of anime elitists? I hate them. Oh, yeah, I completely get that. I think that it's unnecessary to gatekeep or make other weebs put down other weebs for feeling bad. You put down other weebs and make them feel bad for not watching as much anime as you and making it some sort of competition. That's not right. And our goal, as just weebs in general, should be to expand anime. Anytime we see more people watch anime, that's a great moment. We should not try to restrict those people because we were taunted or teased because we liked anime. That level of trauma should not be something that we wish on anyone else just because we went through it too. I really think that some of the greatest comments I ever get are people who are like, I didn't like anime before and now I do. I love that. And all I really want is to see more people become weebs and acknowledge how great anime is. I would love for there to be a time where people talk about anime or wear anime merch openly and it's just fine. That's perfectly fine. Because when I was younger, it wasn't. When someone Naruto runs, they were considered a bunch of different names. And they were ostracized, and if you like Naruto, you were ostracized. To this moment, I'm afraid of telling certain people that I like anime. And I shouldn't feel that way. And I really want to one day not feel that way. As much as I love you guys, and that's one reason I love you guys, you gave me this platform where we just all love anime and we're talking about it, and I just want everyone to feel that way. Anime. Nice. Telling people to watch anime help my describing. Okay. Kimi Hayo, nice. Yo man, I just watched the first episode of Rent a Girlfriend and that's really fire. Nice, man. I'm glad you're into it. What's your top 3 favorite anime fights? Ooh. I don't have time. I have 1 minute. I have one time. I don't that's a long answer. He's a kid being terrified of telling people like it. Seriously. I was scared at first when wearing Weeb merch, but my senior year, I just did what I wanted to wear. Garnex, you are a hero. If I saw you in the hallway, I would have just internally saluted you and been like, I wish I could do that. What about Weebcast? Yes, someone mentioned that. That's decent. That's good. So guys, one last question. It's 7:00. So one last question, and then I'm gonna go make the video. Hopefully you guys see it. Write down your TikTokers that you would like interviewed for the podcast. So one last question, guys. One last question. I hate when... Sorry about that. I hate when people call anime gay or weird without watching any, but just to hate. Oh, wow. People still call things gay in a negative way? I did not know that. That's such a shame. It's just... Being gay, there's nothing wrong with being gay. You're most definitely the nicest person I know. Appreciate me. Oh, Rana. Thank you. Did you find the first season of Tokyo Ghoul better than the second? Okay, so... This is the last question. I only saw the first season of Tokyo Ghoul. I didn't see the second, and I have been afraid of watching the second because of the kind of commentary that I've heard from it. Have a great day. Love your content. Keep it the great live. Oh, OJ, thank you. And guys, thank you for being here. For all of you that I really do hope you all enjoyed it. This was so much fun. I'm excited to release this video to see how everyone else reacts to it. Just make sure if you see the video, tag your favorite anime creators in it that you want to be interviewed. You guys are amazing. Definitely take care. Glad I caught the live. Oh, Granix, it was so nice seeing you. I can't wait to see your Twitch lives. I was so upset that I missed the last one you did, and I missed it, I think, by a few minutes. It was frustrating. I can't wait to see you on live on Twitch. Thank you so much. Oh, of course, Bella, dude. Thank you. You're my favorite TikTok. That means so much to me. Kiki, that means so